Hey everybody, my name is Stacy Teagues and I'm the author of Kicking Anxiety in the Ass a Little at a Time. I think some of us think that anxiety is just this one big thing, this one big word, this one big diagnosis, when really what we're discovering and uncovering are many ways that anxiety can play a part in your day. It's basically picking a few things that may apply to you and seeing if this is one of the pieces of your anxiety puzzle that you can either eliminate or enhance or do something about. It's just an awareness. It's like a buffet. So I wanted just to tell you a little bit about it. The beginning talks about our story. It talks about where we came from and how my daughter had it, and we didn't know what to do with her. We talk about the story and some of the things that we tried that weren't working. The system wasn't working for us. So we got introduced to some natural things that helped. And I go into that in this book. I also talk about our environment and what an epidemic that we live in when it comes to, the air quality, the fragrances, some of these things that are around us all the time that we might not even know that are contributing to our anxiousness or our sadness, or so many things out there contribute to mental health. So I'm here to bring that to your awareness. I talk a lot about self-confidence and finding our true identity. Where does that come from? I talk a lot about mindset. Back in the day, we watched the soap operas. So I just expected that that's what life was going to be about. And then when it didn't happen that way, I got a little sad. I got a little depressed. I had a little anxiety. I went on some antidepressants because I had an expectation that wasn't being met. Okay, talk a lot about mental strength in here. I also talk about food. I talk about the creamers, good, better, best that you get to pick from. I talk about peanut butter. I talk about pastas and spaghetti sauces and things that will contribute to your problem, or things that you can take away from whatever it is you're dealing with, because it's all about inflammation and it's all about thinking of how things affect your body over time. Is it all the answer? No. But what if you weren't aware about blue lights? Or what if you weren't aware about that perfume you're wearing every day, or that lotion that you have on, the chemicals that are going in our body? Talk a lot about the skin as your largest organ, and everything you put on it gets absorbed. I talk about chemicals to stay away from. And then I talk about products and supplements that are real, that actually support us on a cellular level. I talk about social media. I talk about the 5G. I mean, we all know all these Bluetooth waves coming at us at every direction are having an effect on our body over time, right? Social media, I could talk about 2 hours on that, and how we're swiping right so we look a little bit better. But then when we get out in the real world, we don't look like we did. So now we're going in for plastic surgery. It's an epidemic. So we talk about this thing, the Xbox. I talk a lot about gluten and sugar, sodium. Where do you start in the morning? How do you shop? What are your kids eating in the classroom? How much sugar are they getting in that one meal? Okay, I talk a lot about protein and what your body needs and where to start. So this is all in the book, and I will put a link for you to purchase it if you like. I will be sending those out, and I sign every single one of my books. And I hope this helps a little bit when it comes to struggling with any type of mental problem that you have, anything that maybe you're not sleeping well. Could it be some of these things? It's not just about anxiety. There are so many things that contribute to that. So I know for a fact that you will benefit, and we'll talk to you soon.